Ross, what was your first take on that one?
A bit of a grind. Credit to a really young team. I thought they really come and brought a lot of pressure to the game. I don't think we adapted to the conditions very well. We were 1-1, kicked the handballs, so which around the stoppage we had it, we just got stripped a fair bit, which is credit to their pressure, but we should have kicked it out a little bit more. And then we're working on a few different things. I thought late in the third we changed up a little bit and moved the ball a bit quicker to our forwards in the last quarter and took some one-on-ones more quickly, which we worked on during the week, but it didn't happen today for whatever reason. So once we did that, we scored a little bit better.
Were you tempted to make a change given conditions?
No, at the end of the day, people got to grow up and play in anything. So,
is it frustrating still another week without you unlocking that same sort of football you played in the first few weeks of the year?
No, not particularly. No, it's a long, hard season, and in the end, I think we unlocked a fair bit in the last quarter. We looked pretty good. So we dominated the game, a bit like the West. The Gold Coast game, 53 entries, 30, dominated the game. There we go. We'll just wait till the commentary disappears.
Were you particularly happy in that last quarter after he's copped a bit of criticism that Pav stood up with 2 late goals to sort of kickstart that run?
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I think anyone, you're entitled to. We're all up for critique, aren't we, if you continue to play? So you're only as good as your next game, so that's okay. So Pav's next game was pretty good. He's kicked 3-1, dragged. I'll tell you what, I won't continue till it's up, down and off.
You take it outside, man.
What is it?
Take it outside.
What is it? What is it?
It's off here.
Okay.
Stop here.
Yeah.
So yeah, another
Through you
game.
did it? No, I'm okay.
I was trying to remember
That's
where
okay,
I was.
but I think it's worth just waiting. Was it our game or another game? Another game. What game was it? No, it's okay. You're all right.
Anything in particular you want to work on? You've obviously got
We
a
were the
big
last
game.
AFL game. Must have been a replay. Was it a replay?
Anything in particular you need to work on, given you've got Hawthorn?
Yeah, playing some good footy. So back to us, yeah, Matthew, what off the Ducks, but he was really crook. Had some severe gastro, was thrown up half-time pre-game. So it just speaks volume to his character, and I thought he played well. Yeah, so that was positive. Yeah, so we're always confident he's going to hit the scoreboard. So that was good. Yeah, Hawthorn a really good team. I thought Collingwood were fantastic. Pressured Hawthorn really well. So that's going to be our challenge. Not to play circle work and really pressure them and get into a contest. So that'll be the aim. But we know they've been the benchmark team, don't we? 3 grand finals, 2 premierships. Going quite well. So they've had a couple of their own challenges. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be up to the challenge and one we're looking forward to.
Was there a chance Pav was going to miss today at all, given...
Yeah, significant chance. Yeah.
When did you make the decision that it was right to go and how close was it?
Well, after the warm-up.
And during the week you spoke about the leading patterns of some of the forwards coming across. Given the wet conditions, were you able to assess that?
No, I thought they were okay. I thought our mids were slow to kick it to them a little bit today. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure what they're holding on to it. We just held on to it too long, and Brisbane were able to get numbers back. So I thought in the last quarter, Clark just rolled and kicked it to Walters. That's the sort of footy we're after, but it's a work in progress.
Rossi, some of the tactics that besides just bringing a lot of congestion, a lot of extra numbers around your players, it seems to have been the last month. Is that contributing to, the stifled game and some of your scramble kicking that you're talking about because of the pressure you're getting from extra numbers from opposition around the ball? No,
it's not something I've thought about or noticed too much. Look, I know we've played 3 wet games, so I watched Richmond GWS at MCG, which is a big ground like us and tough. I think that was pretty low scoring, wasn't it? I'm not too sure. I think it was pretty low and lots of tackles. So conditions are conducive to tackling and scramble. So there was a period for 5 or 10 minutes couldn't see the players there. That come down pretty heavy. So I think it's been more some conditions. I think everyone places pressure around the ball. I don't think there's been any more or less in the last couple of weeks, but
So, do you think it's that you're a victim of your own first 2 months when you were so dominant that the sides have had to do this to stop you getting the ball away so quickly?
No, I've got a strong view on it. I wouldn't have thought so. We play some pretty good team. It's a marathon. We bank another 4 points, which is pretty good. And we come out healthy. So, yeah. No, we played some pretty good footy. We need to play some better footy than we're playing now. But I think all the results tell you, don't they? Like, North go up and get beaten by Gold Coast convincingly, don't they? Essendon's been smacked by St Kilda. GWS took it to Richmond. Collingwood took it to Hawthorn. There are no certainties in this business.
Will we see clearly the best two sides go at it next Sunday then?
Well, if that's your opinion, it's not mine. I think Hawthorn, we're a good team. I think after 13 weeks of whatever it is, the win-loss tells you we're a pretty good team, and we know they are. So clearly the best two. I think that's subjective, and that's an opinion business. But I think you're going to see two pretty good teams run around. Excuse me. If anyone who's flying down.
What did you make of the Fife Robinson?
Come on, answer the question. Who's flying down? Who's?
We'd be there, but it's a Sunday game, as you would know.
Okay.
Speaking of
what did you make of the Fife Robinson matchup today?
I thought Fife is at 27 is pretty good. Pretty good player, Fife.
There was a bit of niggle in the game. You thought
I expect that. I'd be disappointed if the opposition didn't come to compete. We don't want people to come and lay down. Mitch is a competitor. I think that's good.
Yeah. And you're happy with the way the guys handled themselves in those situations?
What situations?
Oh, there was just a few free kicks given away at times.
We don't like undisciplined free kicks, but it's going to happen. They're human. We'd prefer it not to happen. Clearly, I'd say keep a lid on it. Let your football do the talking. That's why I got caught as a kid, don't you? Retaliator gets caught. Don't get caught up in it. Go after the ball, son, and you'll be okay. You know, that's what I told my daughter when she lost the weight in netball. You're going to get niggled. Stay focused. Get after the ball. That's the game.
You described Mickey Walter's performance last week as doing his job. Was today a bit above that, though, given the importance of the conditions and the tightness of the game?
Yeah, no, it was about his job. He did his job. Kick 4. It's about his job. Kick 4 last week.
Would he be in your coach's best few players?
I'd have to go and revise it. But yeah, I think instinctively he played, hit the scoreboard. He's kicked a third of our score. So yeah, he was pretty good. But there's 53 entries and plenty of opportunities. But he's a good little player. So. And we pay him to kick him.
And on the injury front, are you okay?
Yeah, no, we're clear. We're clear.
And you'd expect Pav to be okay next week?
Yeah. Look, he was pretty cruel, but those stories are going around all the time, you know. So, yeah, I'd be surprised if he wasn't. So,
what was your contingency, though? So you said you went close to not playing him.
We just would have played Sutcliffe. So Sutcliffe was ready to go here. We just would have been a bit smaller, which probably would have been good. You know.
Thanks, Ross.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.